One thing that so if we had a client, it was a referral actually was going back and forth, and they wanted a lot of different scenarios to the point where it was kind of confusing even to us. So my question would be, when you do your presentation up front, this is before they even get an accepted offer or anything, what does it look like? Do you try to limit it for them, or do you just give them everything that they're asking for?
You have got to establish your value before you quote rate, or you will only end up being a rate. Mm-hmm. Because it's the same thing as a doctor going like this. Here's all your lab results. Okay, but what does that mean, dude? Do I have cancer? Am I dying? Like what? Okay, and loan officers are forwarding that stuff. And the worst thing that you can do is like, hey man, what's your rate? Okay, let me do a good faith estimate for you real quick, sir, and I'll get right back to you. And then you forward them a good faith estimate. And they're like, they just see the end, like estimated settlement charges. And they're like, dude, your closing costs are $12,500. I'm out, right? Like that's awful.
Yeah. And we were competing with, it was new construction. So we were competing with the builder's preferred lender, if you can say that. And so that's what they were doing. They're comparing rate and then fees and everything. And
okay, but you're talking about an uninformed consumer comparing fees on something that they don't understand.
Right.
So that's the core problem. So what I will tell you is that when you learn to be a trusted advisor, and when you learn to establish value, even if they're shopping from a preferred lender perspective and they're given $10,000, you know what I would still do? I'd say, let's set up a meeting and we're going to go over it. Here's what I have. Here's what they have. I think it would be wiser for you and your financial plan to go with the preferred lender because of the $10,000 cost. I cannot match that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to recommend that you go with them. Okay, ready for that? I don't hear a lot of people saying that. I can't tell you how many times I would do that because I wanted the relationship. They came back to me. Ready for this? And this is where people make mistakes all the time. Those people need to refi. They don't go to the in-house freaking builder's lender there. And you know what I hear with so many loan officers? They go like this. I can't beat them. I'm not even going to talk to them. Right? And I'm like, oh my God, you're missing the point. Get the relationship, help them out, right? Because they need to refi. They move into houses that aren't new construction someday. They need to buy investment properties. They need to buy second homes. They all have friends and family that need loans.
Yeah.
So when you approach this, take the time to be a trusted advisor to every single one that you do. Give them the best advice possible because you're looking for the relationship. Put them in your database, put them in your Facebook stuff, connect with every single person you talk to. If you do that and you do what I'm telling you to do over time, there's not a ceiling. I'm not kidding. There's not a ceiling on your income.
Which is awesome. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No problem.